What's going on, folks? Fugazi TV, Mono Black checking in. I am your leader. First off, I'm extremely sick, so I may not sound the best, but I had to get this off my chest. Secondly, please like, comment, subscribe, get my numbers up. Don't treat me like a side chick. Thank you kindly for doing so. Now, if you haven't been living underneath a rock, you'll see this dust up between Angel Reese, our sister queen, versus this little white girl, Caitlyn something. I forgot what her name is. Anyway, the issue that everybody had is that this white girl was cooking and cooking. That white girl was hitting shots from half court, the other court. That white girl was kicking ass. That white girl was kicking ass. And they had a sister, she's sister loud. She has to be seen. She has to be, she's fighting for my daughters and your daughters and all the black daughters in the world, even though she don't know what some of them are going through. But, she expect that they went through the same thing she went through. So she's fighting a fight for them. And on national television, she did the John Cena, "You can't see me," little, hand gesture, which I was cool with. I was fine with up until she followed that girl. Now, let me tell you something about niggas. And I can tell you because I'm a black person. I've been around niggas my whole life. At one point in time, I was a nigga. I can tell you about niggas. Niggas don't have a stop button. Niggas don't have a stop button. How many videos have you seen of a black person fighting either another black person, predominantly, or any other person, and then the nigga knocks out this person and continue to smash and smash and break and smash and smash and smash. If you don't come, a group of people don't come, or someone come to get this nigga off the person he's beating, he will ultimately kill this person right then and right there. Tell me I'm lying. Now, you can even see this in all females, black females. How many fight videos of black females you've seen where she got the enemy or the op, they call him the op, on the floor in the fetal position, but continue to throw kicks to the stomach, kicks to the head, kick to the pinky toe, kicks to the pinky ring finger, the pinky finger, continually to throw kicks until she ultimately kills this person, until someone comes in and stops the fight. There was a situation not too long ago in Mexico. Black girl went to Mexico with so-called friends, and she had a skerfuffle with one of her friends. The friend continued to whoop her ass until she ultimately killed her. Nobody came, nobody intervened, nobody got her off the other girl. They let the girl continue to bash the girl's head in until she paralyzed and ultimately killed the girl, because niggas ain't got no stop button. They don't know when to stop. They don't know when to stop. And you know why they don't know how to stop? There's a little thing called black privilege. Now, if you ask me, I ain't scared of white privilege. I ain't scared of white privilege. You know who I'm scared of? I'm scared of black privilege. Everybody knows there's not a lot of common sense in the nigga community. Everybody knows that. There ain't a lot of common sense in the nigga community. There's not a lot of sense. My hero, Pastor David Manning, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, There isn't a much difference of a nigga on the corner compared to a nigga with a PhD. What does he mean? He means the nigga in the corner and the nigga in a prestigious college with PhDs and ABCs and all the degrees you need to have to have this established position. They're the same goddamn people. They're the same goddamn people. Same goddamn people. And I know I've been around niggas. I've been around niggas. I've been around niggas. Now, niggas, they don't care about context. There's not a lot of common sense. It ain't about context. So what the white girl did, the you can't see me, she didn't do it in front of somebody's face. She didn't do it directly at an opponent. She even clarified it a couple of days later after she did it and said, hey, I did it at a coach. The lady said, what, you did it at a coach? She's like, no. Let me clarify that. I didn't do it at a coach, like their coach, my opponent's coach. I did it to one of my coaches. So it wasn't directed at any other person other than that coach. So she wasn't making a mockery of her opponents. She wasn't. That's from her mouth. And if you watch the video, there was nobody close to her. The only person that was close to her was her teammate that walked by when she did the gesture. Now, fast forward, the finals, Angel Reese, loud mouth, wanna die. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, she don't look bad though. I don't think this one of the girls Don Imus was talking about. But like, ooh boy. But anyway, she loud. She had to do the you can't see me. Baby, I ain't got no problem with that. We all trash talk a little bit. It's all good. We all trash talk a little bit on the court. It's good. But to follow the girl, like, no, let me tell you something. Let me tell you the most of the secrets that a lot of people don't realize. Some people don't, but a lot of people don't realize the nigga logic. Listen, the legal logic is if you do something and you white and I do something, even if you did something that is remotely close to what I did, even if you had context, even if your situation was a more positive situation, if it's even similar to me, everybody should react to it the same way. That's the nigga logic. The nigga logic doesn't mean 1 + 1 = 2 every time. I'm telling you, based on the nigga logic, 1 + 1 could be 2 certain days, but in other days it could be 2.5. In other days, depending on the weather and the health or how I feel, it could be a 3.0. In other days, depending in a few years from now, I might be in another state of mind. So 1 + 1 might not equal 2. It might equal 102. You never know with the nigga. You never know with the nigga logic. And that's why niggas are dangerous. Niggas are dangerous. Niggas are dangerous because you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. You may get a nigga like Shannon Sharp on the show and say something profound, or typically Shannon Sharp will get on whatever a show and say something that's completely stupid. Completely stupid. Now, the only reporter right now that I have an inkling of respect for is your boy, Sir Charles Barkley, because Charles Barkley is one of them niggas that got common sense. Common sense for the most part. Common sense. Angel Reese, That chick was classless. That was classless. That was classless. If she would have did that to a black team, they would have knocked her ass out. She knows it. Everybody knows it. I was at a game the other day, and a black kid fouled another black kid hard. Guess what? Man, that nigga threw the ball at that other nigga that fouled him. You hear me? We know what time it is. Don't act like we don't know. That was classless. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. But baby, just another episode. Just another episode of black supremacy. That's what you really should be afraid of. But anyway, that's my take on this Angel Reese. That white girl was cooking. I ain't gonna lie, that white girl. I was like, damn. She had 40 and then 30. Oh, she was cooking. She would have had probably 40 again. The game probably would have been a lot closer if they didn't call that technical foul on her. But that white girl was cooking. That white girl was cooking. Y'all better watch out. That white girl was cooking. You hear me? But anyway, that's my thoughts. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to get to that bag. I'm going to get to that bag. Thank God Almighty. I'm going to get to that bag.